Hey there, you guys. Happy January. I hope you're having a great start to 2026. I know I am. So let's do a little reading for what does the collective most need to know? What does the collective most need to know? All right. So both of these cards came out. Possibilities, Thunderbolt. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? What does the collective most need to know? All right, and then we got creativity. So possibilities, Thunderbolt, and creativity. So let's clarify these cards because what it looks like is what I'm receiving anyway is that the darkest hour is right before the dawn, and even though things look really bad, that there's still a crack in the door. There's still an opportunity to move forward, and the more you hold that as your thought process, the more things can shift. And that is physiologically, that is in the body and in the mental arena. Let's see. So clarifying possibilities is awareness. Clarifying the thunderbolt is the truth. And clarifying creativity is conflict and defeat. So this is really interesting. So the possibility card is telling us that as long as we hold the thought process that things can get better, things will get better. You're not going to experience magic if you don't believe in it. So we have to become aware of what we're focused on, right? If we're not, we're never going to experience a change. And then we have the thunderbolt, which is like, oh, hey, there is some huge epiphany that happens that reveals what's actually going on, the truth. There is something that reveals what is going on. And I saw that in my predictions, that there is something that comes up that reveals what is actually going on. And then we have creativity and conflict and defeat. So these cards would indicate that once we go, okay, what we're doing isn't working, and we've got to come about it in a different way. We've got to infuse new energy into the situation so that we can experience different results, right? And it looks like, hey, there is a possibility that we will hit a wall. But if we do hit a wall, the interesting thing about that is it's always for our growth, even though it doesn't feel like it. Once you can experience something not working out, you understand what you need to do to get it to work out. And these cards you can use for relationships, romantic or platonic. You can also use this spread for work and career, or you could use this spread for the current political system in the world. That unless you see the opportunity, things are going to be in a holding pattern, and they're going to continue to be exactly as they are. It's going to take you understanding that you're a co-creator in this reality, and in order to have a different experience, you're going to have to put a different input in to receive a different output. There does look like there's going to be some sort of epiphany, or, oh shit, I think I understand where I went wrong. I think I understand what's going on. And then once that happens, you can proceed with the clarity of knowing what is actually going on and what you can now do. And continuing that, we can be creative. We could ask somebody else out on a date, right? Instead of waiting for them to ask us out. We could create more value in the workplace as opposed to wondering where our raise and our promotion is, we could create more value. And then understand, yeah, maybe the first time it doesn't work, but if that's the case, what did you learn? And maybe the thing that you learned was the path to you receiving the thing. So did you learn patience? Did you learn to communicate better? Did you learn clear boundaries? And oftentimes, when there's a delay, it's because there's something we need to get from that situation. So, I hope that this helped whoever needed to hear it. And thank you so much for joining me. Happy New Year. And if you would mind, please like, share, and follow. It helps the channel so much. All right, bye for now.